I had seen the samurai films as a kid, but I was just going to the movie theater. So Rashomon, that's when I really became aware of the master Akira Kurosawa. And the premise for Rashomon I used for She's Gotta Have It, my first film. And as you see, my office is like a museum. And one of my prize items, whatever you want to call it, is a portrait of Kurosawa that he signed to me with the paintbrush. So I've always been a fan, and when this project came to me, I was in. This film is about morals, scruples. It's a moral dilemma. And we got to give credit to Ed McBain, who wrote the novel. The novel was first, then Kurosawa adapted it. And what's great about this is that I know the audience members, the people who see this film, are gonna ask themselves this question: what would they do if they were in a spot like Denzel is? His character is in David King. His character is in this film. It's a moral dilemma. What will you do to save a young man who's not your son? We're doing our thing, and it was the right time for us to get back together. I mean, as I said before, sir, Denzel and I did not know it had been that many years. For us, it was like yesterday. We didn't miss a step. There was no time spent about what we have to do or we have to regain what we had 20 years ago. That did not happen. It wasn't even a thought. As I said before, we didn't even know it was that length of time that had passed. For us, it was like yesterday. Number one, I give love to the cast and director, Kim Coleman, who's cast many of the Spike Lee joints. And when you're a director, you're like the general manager of a team. You gotta put, you gotta put your team together. And I've always had strong ensemble groups, and Denzel wants the best people that he's playing with, that he's surrounded with. Jeffrey Wright's one of the greats. And that pairing of Jeffrey and Dee, and then also, this is not the first film A$AP Rocky has been in, so he's not just a rapper, he's an actor. I mean, he has the goods, he has a discipline, he understands, A$AP understands story, he's funny. A lot of those scenes, Denzel was, the thing where he's doing Nas's lyrics at the end, that's not in the script. He surprised me. He pulled one up. He did his research, and that song's from Illmatic. And Rocky, of course, knew it was. So they were going back and forth, toe to toe. It's a great, great scene. I'm gonna stop saying that this is our last film. I've been saying that. I'm not saying that no more. Because the only reason I was saying that because Denzel was doing interviews saying he's retiring. And every time I pick up a trade paper, he's doing other movies. I'm not saying. So there is still a chance. I mean, how old will we be? What happens to another 20-year break? I have to reel this up. I've been behind the camera like this. And he'd be better shape than me, so. So I'm not saying anymore
that this is the finale?
I'm a connoisseur of music. Music is a staple of Spike Lee joint. I work with Michael Jackson, Prince, Aretha Franklin, Miles Davis. And you want me to go on? Public Enemy. So I know music, and I know how to use music in my films.